И всем привет, дорогие друзья, мы продолжаем играть в Life is Strange. Это третий эпизод. И мы наблюдаем фотку, сделанную в последний день жизни Уильяма, отца Хлои. Что-то не очень хорошо наводится. Так, что там надо? Тут так. Окей. Тут надо фокусить сразу двумя разными. Ну, ты не зафокусилась?
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Max, tell him. Whoa, hey. You look totally pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, Chloe. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Well, I might just allow this one into the family album.
You're the boss.
What is this?
But not the cook.
William is
Hint,
here.
hint, Daddy.
Yes,
And
we can't
Chloe
expect
is
your
just a
mother to
kid.
rush home and serve us slackers.
Am I that
Thanks for
far
having
back
me,
in
Fritz.
time?
You mean pancakes?
In France, they call them
I'm
crepes.
18 years
And a good
old
French
inside my
chef needs his
13-year-old
assistance
self.
If you want to eat
How?
Ну, скажем так, за эти 5 лет поменялась разве что прическа и немного лицо. Все, она не изменилась. Ну, может, чуть-чуть выше стала.
So, how many eggs?
Don't you
Снежный
dare
шар.
question the chef.
Right, like you're the
Давай-ка
real
оставим
cook here.
метку на камине.
I am when your mom is away.
I'll let her know that.
Как классно. За окном вообще шикарно. Звонок от Джойс. Он идет и потом уезжает, да? Надо прятать ключи. Чтобы он не
Hey,
умер.
honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max.
My family never took fun, goofy photos like this.
What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
I know I've seen those pictures before.
Excuse me, ladies.
Конечно,
I have
ты
to go
видел эти
rescue
фотографии
yonder queen
раньше,
of the
как же
Save
по-другому-то?
Malt. She
Joyce loves William
has
so
many
much.
pounds of delicious grub for us to feast
You
upon.
are ridiculous.
Whoa, it's all blurry here. Like I can't step out of the photographic
For
bounds.
the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
Где ключи? Он не должен их найти. Ну ладно, я-то время могу мотануть, если
You
чё.
can't hop.
Окей, теперь мы знаем, где ключи, значит мы их...
Right, like you're the real cook here.
Мы их
Score.
выкидываем из окна.
When your mom is away.
Это же мы можем сделать? Да, мы не можем войти, но мы можем выкинуть их из окна. Тогда он не поедет и не разобьется.
I know I had those keys right here. I know it. Forgot all about you, little buddy. Release the keys. Of course. Last time I ordered from Spy Guy Electronics.
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh yeah, the bus is great. It comes every 15 minutes and there'll be plenty of room for you and Joyce and groceries and it'll save the environment.
You sold me already. I'm off to yonder bus stop. Joyce will love this.
Такая
Max,
жизнерадостная,
you
я
are
просто
being
не
so
могу.
fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe,
Эй,
I
Хлоя,
am
тебе 13 лет, а ты уже
We are
ругаешься. Ну, это, конечно, не прям совсем ругательство, но твою мать, все такое. Ну, то есть не умерли, а все отлично. Купили, не знаю, ну, окей, съездили в Диснейленд. Хлоя не уходила из дома, а жила отлично с отцом. Окей. Дэвид не женился на Джойс. И что вместо этого произошло? Ну, окей, все отлично у них. Ей подарили машину. О, нет. Этой семье нельзя ездить на машинах. Их надо запретить. Клянусь. Она в этом в клубе. Она в этом в клубе, да.
Hello, are you even listening,
Максим.
All my friends in LA told me that Oregon was
Max.
going to be wet and cold every day.
Never Maxine.
So that's why she was laughing so hard. I know. Sorry, Mad Max. You're not pissed at me, right? Right?
It's people in Oregon.
Do you want to go
trying
hit the
keep
girls' potty and
Californians
smoke a
out.
peace pipe?
I think Max is high.
She's acting like so weird. You cool, Max?
Nobody listened when I said we shouldn't let her in the vortex.
Courtney, you don't want anybody in the club.
Like whatever, bitch. Warren, he hooked up with Stella?
Ну, он как бы и с тобой не особо встречался, поэтому ладно.
Oh no, this is totally fucked up. What else have I changed? Chloe.
Смотрите, кто за рулем, усатый. Дэвид. Ну, слишком в какую-то в яркую реальность мы переместились. Слишком уж здесь светло у них. Я вот не очень понимаю, как женитьба на Джойс помогла Дэвиду стать охранником. Выбросившиеся 2 кита. Закусочная. 3 кита, ладно, не закусочная. А где звук тук-тук-тук?
Max Caulfield. Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh? We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on. Chloe! You have a visitor!
Ну я сказал, что этой семье нельзя за руль. Дэвид как бы не из этой семьи, поэтому ему можно. Хотя при этом в другой реальности, в нашей, в обычной, ну, в их обычной, точнее, реальности, Хлоя же прям гоняет на своей машине гоняет, на своем автомобиле, и все отлично. Так, мы украли деньги, мы целовали Хлою, мы встали на сторону Хлои, уберегли собаку Фрэнка от смерти. Пистолет Дэвида остался у Фрэнка, но я про него забыл, ладно. Лиза. Это дерево, да, дерево Лиза жива. Мы помогли Уоррену с экзаменом. Хотя, блин, исправить минус на плюс небольшая разница. Так, мы были в списке на вечеринку. Мы не меняли список приглашенных. А где его можно было поменять, я без понятия. А и смысла, зачем его менять, если я и так... убрать несколько имен из списка, ясно. Можно было кого-нибудь убрать. Мы стерли полицейского сообщения, помогли Алисе, но это... Ладно, это стандартно. Не предупредили о чем. Мы не делали, да. Ну, я оставил отметку на камине, но я ее перемотал и как бы стер, получается. А вот несколько имен убрать из списка приглашенных. Кого бы можно было бы убрать? Кортни? Ну ладно, Кортни-то убрать я не против был бы. Она тут единственная тварь. Уж простите за мои слова, но это так. Да, ранее. Ну, это как бы стандартное начало всех эпизодов, долгое такое. Ну, как бы ты можешь снова вернуться по той фотографии, в общем-то, и все.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper.
На пергаменте.
So Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much, yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop?
А чё, устала идти, что ли? Чё
Seriously, the best
остановимся-то?
view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
You don't really blame William, do you?
For getting me the hybrid I wanted for my Sweet 16? No, I blame the asshole who cut me off and sent me into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
You mean Rachel Amber? When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name. You did?
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
It might be, but I'd like to think we can still change things for the better.
I'd like to think that too.
Я все-таки,
I
может,
don't have much
мало
these
чего
days.
понимаю, но
I know
почему
things seem out of control, but
она попала в
as long
аварию
as we're together,
за рулем,
I don't feel
сидя,
afraid.
будучи
Hanging out with you makes me
16-летней.
feel like a total kid again.
Ну блин, у нее хотя бы
You don't even
права-то
know.
были. Я
Listen,
понимаю, да, можно
Chloe,
давать на права. И в
I'm
России в
sorry I
любое
haven't
время,
not
как
seen
бы
you
16 лет вроде как.
That was wrong.
Но блин,
You're my best
выдадут
friend.
тебе права
Max,
только после
thanks for coming out to see
18-летия.
me.
Если ты сдал, ну,
You're
в
doing
России,
awesome.
по крайней
I
мере.
don't think so.
Но тут она
My nose is
16-летняя,
getting cold.
не факт, что у нее были права.
Maybe we should get
Да и,
back to my
кстати, у
place.
Хлои из этого, из
It is hella cold out here.
обычного измерения тоже
Hella?
навряд ли были права.
I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
Она такая длинная, я просто не могу. Она сидя на этом кресле, согнувшись, блин, 3 раза, все равно почти одного роста с Макс. При этом она еще сидит. Понимаете, она сидит. Как, это либо Макс очень... Ну нет, то, что Макс стал нереально маленькая, это понятно. А то, что Хлоя в 13 лет была... Блин, как Макс в 18. Я понимаю, я тоже не очень высокий. Блин.
It's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone.
Почему не могут,
Sometimes I
могут?
act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me.
В одиночку они могут прогуляться,
Хлои.
вдвоем уже да.
You're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive. When you don't even have to be.
Ну
Trust
или
me,
кого-то
I
попросить
still get my
посидеть с
rage on.
тобой. Конечно.
Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
Откуда я тебе принесу воду? Вот стаканчик.
Drink up, Buttercup.
Лютик.
Oh man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever
Я
thought
тебя
about doing a
с тобой полностью
podcast or
согласен, я
something?
тоже так много не
I wish I
разговаривал,
could
наверное,
punch your
за
face
год.
right now. A podcast? Dude, I am a pod in a cast. Boring.
Ouch. It was just a thought.
I know you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
Ты права.
You're right.
Как бы,
I
да,
wish I could
детьми
take
вы
us
были
all
в
the way
другой
back
жизни.
there again.
Ну, точнее, ты-то
Wish
в
I could
этой,
build
а
us
она-то
a
в той.
DeLorean.
Oh, well, with your scientific mind, you might do that. But time travel can screw things up, too.
Plus, he'd have to be my live-in assistant to help me build a machine. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
Which friends did you hang out with the most?
Megan Weaver, but you don't know her. She was cool. But after my accident, she was too cool for school.
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
How? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you.
В смысле не
That's what my parents are
Супермакс? А
for.
кто же она?
They love you so much.
I know. My mom and dad are so cute. They always pop in here and make sure everything's okay with me.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
I bet. This tech must be crazy expensive.
Along with the drugs, the nurses, the supplies. Mom and dad are always broke, and they get so frustrated. Is it worth it?
Chloe, you're priceless. No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood. I always cry at the end. Plus, you know I always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Pris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep.
Я уверен, они обе
Now
будут
when you're here.
храпеть под конец фильма.
Not yet.
Просто одна лежа на другой уже там все так. О, капельниц, давай-ка повеселимся.
Here's the DVD.
Конец фильма, и обе спят. Ну, давай. Ну, вон, Макс уже ноги расставила, все, спит уже. По Хлое, правда, не видно, спит она или нет. Ну, скорее всего, спит. Нет, кстати, Хлоя не спит. Странно, почему спит Макс, а не Хлоя? Не ожидал.
I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast. How dare you?
I know you were beat down after the day with me, and Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch at night. Do you think Deckard is a replicant? Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
No, I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests again. It meant a lot to me just to chill out with you and bullshit. Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep the swag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
Я бы сказал, что тебе ни докуда не добраться самой. Можно было бы положить его вот просто вот сюда положить и все. Да куда угодно. Ну нет, сюда не надо, так как она могла бы пока на этой, на своей, на коляске врезаться и уронить его. Вот это вот она могла бы, но если на полочку на какую-то на верхнюю, то она должна была бы... Виктория. Я хочу это просто даже уже почитать. Макс, ты занята? Забиваю на домашку, как обычно. Я же сказал, что помогу, ты никогда не позволяешь мне помочь. Тот. Какой тот? А, это смайлик. Ладно, не драматизируй, мне хватит своей заботы. Я стараюсь, кстати, я достал той улетной травки у сама знаешь кого. Оставь мне чутка, нужно бежать, созвонимся. Заходи сегодня вечером, все хорошо. Макс, ты просто так быстро ушла, Нейтан тоже беспокоится. Если хочешь поговорить, позвони мне. Ок, люблю тебя. Аж подташнивать сразу начало. Макс, если ты злишься, скажи ок. Не отвечаешь, если захочешь поговорить. Моя дверь всегда открыта, люблю тебя. Прям вообще... От Виктории такое. Не, она неплохая сама по себе, в общем-то, как и Дэвид. Просто... Ой, а чё в этой комнате? А, пустая. Что-то не так с тенью на занавеске. Плакат.
Butterfly?
Да, конечно, совпадение.
At least we never had to hide from step-douche.
Вот рост. Ну, кстати. Кстати. Мы Хлою-то переросли. А Макс где?
I guess we stopped growing up together.
Почему здесь нет Макса вообще? Подожди, какой... Хлоя 3 месяца. А Хлоя 14 месяцев, Хлоя 25 месяцев. 25 месяцев это 2 года, ну, 2 года и месяц. Потом через много-много времени. В 2000 году и получается было 5 лет. Примерно.
I'm still overwhelmed by this new reality.
Но сколько еще могло быть? 5?
I never heard much about William's brother.
Раз мы видели дату, то что это 13-й год вроде как.
Chloe always did love stomping
И им по
over
18.
toys. I kinda wanna open this and see what's in here.
Это как бы не очень сложно
They
понять.
bought crutches for Chloe, hoping she might walk again. Too bad Joyce and William can't get any help from the Prescott Foundation. It's cool that Chloe uses natural medicine too. The bathroom looks almost the same. Just more medicine.
Да господи, где нужные лекарства-то?
Here it is. I never thought I'd be delivering morphine to my best friend.
God damn, the bills never end.
Finally. Give me the blue pill.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will. Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy. I'm already high.
Что-то быстро
You're
морфин
so
начал
adorable.
действовать. Он через
Do
капельницу
you want
под
anything
ключом.
else?
Он бы дотечь
Stop me
даже
if
до
I'm
нее
being
не
too
успел бы
emo.
за такое время.
But can you grab one of the photo albums over there? I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
Please. My diary is like emo ground zero. Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. Ever. Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god, look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you. Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe my dad took that picture only 5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too. This photo.
Это единственный прорисованный снимок,
Maybe I
кстати.
could.
Ну, более-менее четко
Listen, Max.
прорисованный. Он прорисован даже, я бы
My
сказал,
respiratory system
четче и
is
больше,
failing.
чем
And,
вся игра.
and it's only
Ну,
getting worse.
я имею в виду именно вот...
I've heard doctors
рисовка
talking about it when
стандартная
they
вот
thought I
эта
was
вот.
zonked out.
Да ну давай ты
So,
про этот не будешь
I know
говорить,
I'm
а? То,
just
что тебя
putting off
отключать
the
надо и все
inevitable
такое.
while my parents
То, что
suffer
вот
along.
рисовка стандартная
And I
персонажей,
will
и
too.
посмотреть на то, как они на фотке, там как будто
This isn't how
реальные
I want
люди.
things to end.
Ну, плюс-минус там
What?
парочка.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
Ну вот, я понимаю, конечно, Хлою, да, все такое. Но вот она понимает Макс. Вот она понимает Макс. Давай я просто соглашусь, потому что какая разница, если мы вернемся просто в другое время, где ничего этого не будет.
I'll just
Но
drift
просто
to
вот
sleep,
Хлоя понимает
dreaming of us
то,
here
что
together
Макс 18 лет.
forever.
Это убийство. Конечно, могут доказать, типа, это этот... непреднамеренное, типа, убийство, все такое, но все-таки это убийство. Ее будут судить за это. И она сядет надолго. Даже если она типа скажет, вот меня Хлоя сама попросила, все такое, это убийство.
Thank you so much.
Я как бы и Хлою понимаю, да.
I'm so
Ну,
proud
и
of
одновременно
you
не
for following
понимаю.
your dreams. Don't
И я
forget
не
about
понимаю этого выбора, на самом деле, так как мы сейчас возьмем фотку и вернемся, и Уильям умрет.
See you around.
Sooner than you think.
Ну вот как бы серьезно. Вот этот вот выбор не имел никакого смысла. И ответ я не знаю, в принципе, ну блин, он бы подошел, я вам так скажу. Просто я не знаю, до свидания, все. Я не знаю, взяла фотку и мотанулась.
I'm sorry, William.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper. Hello? Hey, honey. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
Ну вот Макс сейчас вот это вот говорит Хлоя, потом замкнет вот это вот, и Макс ничего этого не вспомнит. А Хлоя это вспомнит, и она такая, типа, что ты сейчас говорила? А Макс-то не понимает, о чем она. Вот это вот последнее не было на самом деле. То есть это было в момент между первым отправлением в альтернативную и из альтернативной в нашу, в обычную, в стандартную. Именно перенос вот этой вот фигни в комнату.
Chloe, you're alive. Yes.
Whoa, whoa, down, Max. You get one kiss, now you're all over me?
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning growth.
Хлоя говорит, как
Since we were
будто
up all night
забыла
playing
о том,
CSI
что
Arcadia Bay, I was still
Макс
spaced out here
перемещает
trying to
своего
put all
времени и
this
все
info
такое.
together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too.
Welcome back to the real world, Max.
Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces.
Ой, Хлоя, хакер, блин. Кстати, это первая фотка. Первая из возможных. Ну и что ты осматриваешь? Да, дальше что? Ну да, вижу. Рэйчел, Кейт, Фрэнк.
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right.
Какие?
What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook.
Мгм.
2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Stepdouche until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. Too bad I don't have a gun anymore.
Yes, that's the solution. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
At least you let me take that money to pay Frank off.
Don't remind me. I just want him off your back. Our back.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. He's not gonna be a happy camper after you reamed him yesterday and Mom is giving him the boot.
I'm on it, partner.
Хакер, блин,
I
я
can't-
пробью парочку имен и скажу, на кого они приведут.
Oh no,
Птичка.
that poor little bird has been trapped in here.
Эй, ты, голубь, иди сюда. Я даже свет вам выключу ради экономии. Вали отсюда.
Fly, be free.
You won this battle, Max. You broke up my family. I salute you.
David, I didn't try to hurt you. Ever. But I won't let anybody hurt Chloe.
Too late, isn't it? You just better be damn careful with her. Don't you wander off into the dark.
Ну, это еще одно доказательство, что он все-таки как бы не мудочим, а нормальный мужик. Он даже, когда его выгнали, заботится о Хлое. По крайней мере, попросил быть
It looks like
осторожней
David
с ней.
finished his car repairs. Maybe there's some new clues around.
Да, конечно, вон зацепка. Ты видишь ее? Вот я вижу ее. Такая зацепища прям была. Ну, мне был ломик для этого, конечно. Не ломик, пароль. Да, я помню пароль. И ориентир я тоже вижу.
Oh, look at the baby blue jay eggs in the nest. Excuse me. Just one picture, please.
И только надо будет вернуть доску назад еще.
Another photo from my Arcadia Bay wildlife series.
Я же помню пароль, да? Я ж его видел.
Oh, thank
Вроде
you.
как я его видел. Или он
Sleep
мне
tight, my
приснился.
eggy eggs.
Если что, я вообще все записываю подряд. Вот как начал играть, так я все записываю подряд.
Whoa, that is a
Ну, только
serious
на
padlock on
перекус
the locker.
потратил 10 минут и все.
Hey, David, what you hiding?
А пароль я, по-моему, помню. Офигеть.
All right, open sesame.
Откуда я его помню? Я не могу вспомнить, где я его нашел, но я же его нашел, да? Или он мне приснился? Все-таки он мне приснился, я не помню, где я его находил. Гейтмарк что-то знает, окей. Широты, долгота, все такое. Чё, кого вернешь?
Score. Back to Chloe now.
Yo, Chloe! Are you ready yet? I have to get back to my dorm.
Are we happy?
Very happy. I hit the secret file jackpot. Kate, Nathan, and Rachel. Plus some location coordinates. David is like a one-man surveillance army. Now let's get the hell out of here before we get busted.
But I absolutely have to go see Kate in the hospital right now. I want to find out how she's doing.
This is definitely Kate's floor.
Hospitals always freak me out.
I hear you. But imagine how Kate feels. I'm so glad I get to see her again. I hope it's not too weird for her.
No, she'll be stoked to see you. Who wouldn't be?
This be it. I'm a little nervous.
Just go in there and be your friend. I'll wait out here so you can chill by yourselves. I was a total dick for blowing a fuse when you answered Kate's call the other day. Good thing you ignored me. I had no
Вот,
idea what
Хлоя
shit she was
начала
going through.
понимать. Понимать
Can
Хлоя
you save
начала
her?
человеком становится.
Like me. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Chloe. But don't be sorry. We're all on the same team.
Team Max. Let Kate know we're gonna string Nathan up by his balls then.
Oh yes, I'm on it.
Ну, входи. Меняй прическу хоть иногда, я не знаю, ты в больнице лежишь.
Max,
Все еще с этим, блин,
I thought I'd never see you again.
с этим, с
I feel
кочаном.
so ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
Kate, listen to me. You have nothing to be sorry about. Other people do. You do not know how happy I am to see you.
Почему
You look
качан?
awesome.
Бутон, во.
Is it a stupid question if I ask how you're doing?
Now that you're here, I'm doing even better. I'm so grateful to you for coming up to the roof to talk me down. Max, I felt so lost and alone. When I saw how much you cared, how hard you were trying, you made me realize I wasn't alone. Thank you.
Kate, there are so many people who love you and want to help you.
I know. You should see all the letters and postcards. I gave most of the flowers to other patients here because they need them more than me. I'm keeping the balloons, though. One of the nurses gave me some pen and paper so I could do some drawings.
I love your illustrations.
They got kind of dark there for a while. But I have an idea for a new children's book about bullying. I was thinking of having some photographs in there, too.
I hope that's a subtle hint that you'll let me take the photographs for the book.
Was that subtle? You better take the pictures, Max. I'm going to be here for another day until my family comes out to visit.
How are they treating you?
Like they need to protect me forever. They're so upset, and I know they feel guilty even though they didn't do anything. I was surprised how many students from Blackwell wrote me. Daniel, Mr. Jefferson, even Victoria wrote me a very sweet note. And I believe she was being real.
Me too. I'm glad you believe again, Kate.
I'm working on it, Max. I just pray I can get this drawing right.
Ладно, Кейт. Ты не против, да, если я свалю? Против? Нет, не против. Ну, мы с тобой поговорили, все вроде осмотрели, ладно. Ну, точнее, не осмотрели, а просто... Там же нечего осматривать, там только взглянуть.
Well, how is she?
She's still Kate Marsh. Thank God.
Не все та же, я не заметил
glad
на
we
ней
came to see her.
крестика.
Thanks for coming with me.
Now let's go pay a visit to Nathan Prescott.
Кстати, а какого фига она
That little
нательный
prick is not
крест
gonna be glad when he sees
носит
us.
поверх одежды? Вроде как всегда были правила, типа нательный крест носится под одеждой. А он в нее прям за ворот был надет. Что-то про Рэйчел написано. Рэйчел, когда вернешься, что ли, или что?
Hey, Max. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Mr. Jefferson. I'm okay. And this is my friend Chloe.
Yo,
Chloe. Why isn't somebody as cool as you going to Blackwell?
I was way too cool for this school. It's a long story. In actual files here.
I can imagine. Max, are you sure that you're all right?
It's weird just being on campus like everything's normal.
I know, lame as it sounds, life has to go on.
I think there's too much going on in my life.
On that note, Blackwell duty calls. Remember, I'm going to announce the winner of the Everyday Heroes contest tonight at the party, so I hope you'll be there to celebrate, even though I'm sorry you didn't enter a photo. I understand your reasons. You can't force an artist to work.
So, you don't hate me for what I said to the principal?
I'm proud of you for caring so much about a troubled friend, and I take hope in the fact that you have plenty of time to find your way. Just get in the habit of putting your work out there.
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson. I'll definitely be there tonight.
Me too. I'll be Max's date. You better dance with us at least once.
Nobody should have to see me dance. Plus, you don't want to watch the old hipster trying to keep up with the kids. I have some pride. Be seeing you.
Yes, you will. Hot for teacher.
Gross! You're out of control.
Not yet. Just wait until the Rager tonight.
Shut up.
Don't be jealous because Mark Jefferson thinks I'm cool.
I am so ignoring you.
Fine. Since I'm here, I'll see if I can get some dirt from Justin. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Now that is a great plan.
Так, она пока к
Let's see
Джастину,
if I
а мы
can
ко
find
всем
out where Nathan
остальным.
is.
Justin, it's been so long since I've
Поговорите
seen
со мной?
you.
Нет? Ладно. Художник.
Hey, Daniel. You look bummed out. Are you alright?
Hola, Max. I just figured out that my photos
Да, у тебя
basically
отстойные
suck.
фото.
I'm a wannabe
Нет,
artist.
художник-то неплохой. Вот, рисунки твои мне
You're not
нравятся.
here to be a photographer. That's my gig. Look at that sketch you did of me.
Okay.
Incredible. And that's your art. Your gift.
I do feel better now. You are good, Max.
По-моему, за нами подглядывают.
Have you
Все, за нами не
talked to
подглядывают.
anybody
Я только
about
сказал,
what
квадрокоптер
happened with
улетел.
Kate?
I don't talk to anyone, Max. But I did actually have a nice talk with Brooke. She couldn't stop talking about how brave you were on that roof.
I don't think doing the right thing is brave, but I appreciate what she means. The most important thing is that Kate gets better and gets justice.
I hear that, Max. She's the sweetest, most genuine person I've ever met. I don't mind getting picked on by Blackwell bro-holes, but don't fuck with Kate.
I like this revolutionary Daniel DaCosta.
Only if I can start the revolution from my sketchbook, Max.
Да уж.
By the way, have you seen Nathan Prescott?
You mean lately?
Это у них,
Like,
конечно,
anytime
вообще...
I saw
Я даже не
Jefferson
знаю,
talking with
что
Nathan
про
a
это
little while
сказать.
ago, but I try to stay out of his way. I have enough assholes to deal with here.
Are you going to the end of the world party tonight?
It will be if I go, man. People here push me into lockers, not dance floors.
Иди на вечеринку.
That's exactly why you should go to that party. We have to stand up to these Blackwell bullies for Kate. You won't be alone, Daniel.
Not with you to back me up,
Вот
Max.
надо было бы парочку имен, конечно,
Damn it.
чекнуть, но я
I
попросту
will
не
go to
знаю,
the
где эта
party
доска
like
была.
it is the end of the world. Okay, maybe I won't go.
А,
but-
хотя я понял,
No,
где
I won't do
доска
that, but-
была. Там же, где я и
Let's talk
этот...
later.
И
Okay,
договаривался по поводу того, чтобы меня пустили. Там же эта доска и была.
I had to clear away another batch of dead. How are you doing, Max? Been a tough week. I know.
Yes, it has, Samuel. How are you?
Sad and confused like everybody else in Arcadia Bay. You look like you have a lot of questions, too.
More questions than answers.
Samuel is always here to talk.
I actually just talked to Kate Marsh in the hospital. She's doing so much better.
Because of you, Max. That was quite a rescue.
Samuel, you're the eyes of Blackwell. Did you know Kate was being bullied?
Most everyone makes fun of me. But Samuel warned them about Kate. I hate bullies, Max.
I believe you.
Kate just needed some more helpful spirits like her friend Max. I hope she finds them now.
Have you seen Nathan Prescott around?
I try not to.
Whoa, you really don't like Nathan. How come?
Samuel likes everybody, until they give him a reason not to. He did.
Well, okay, enough said. You know a lot of Blackwell secrets, so I thought you could help me.
Max, I'm a custodian, not a psychic. I can only help by warning you to be careful.
Do you
Он
ever talk
реально,
with
я его
David
боюсь,
Madsen?
He
хранителя
talks to
этого.
me. I listen.
That's how David operates.
He sees things, not people. But I think he sees you, Max.
Why do you say that?
Because you both see with cameras.
I think you have better vision than both of us.
No, Max. I just look at everything from a different angle.
I definitely
только
have
про людей
questions about
было,
what's
что ли,
happening to the
серьезно?
animals in Arcadia Bay.
Я думал, все уже.
Many do. These poor creatures have no choice in what happens to them.
How can anybody explain all those poor beached whales?
My dad was a fisherman, and he'd take me out to hear the whales sing. Now they just cry.
Do you think this is some kind of eco-disaster, or...
I think it's more than that. Somebody is causing all this to happen.
You think so, Samuel?
You and Arcadia Bay are connected by time and tide. So, next time I have a question, I'm coming to you.
Вот это вот он сейчас,
Well, I'm
конечно,
glad to see your
вообще.
squirrels are still healthy
Ты
and
и
happy on
Аркадия Бэй
campus.
связаны временным
Me too.
течением. Я вам говорю, он
If something
создатель
happened to
миров,
them-
этот Сэмюэль.
Not as long as you're here to take care of them, Samuel.
The only thing that calms them is food. Lots of food. Which reminds me that I have to feed them now.
Now, who can I ask?
Makes me mad.
Но мы с ним не договорили.
Real my ass.
I think everything is
Get
changing.
that food in your belly.
As a scientist, I'm fascinated. As Michelle Grant, I'm very worried.
Arcadia Bay is scared too. Look at the weather
Давай двойное фото.
and the
Не?
animals.
Not to mention poor Kate
Во.
Marsh.
We all need to look out for each other these days.
Sorry to bother you again, Samuel.
There's no bother here, Max.
I definitely have...
Oh,
What do you think about all those dying birds?
Samuel had to bury dozens near the Tabanga.
Is that cool with the Tabanga?
We'll find out if the souls of the bird move on. Not that we can prove it.
It's so ominous.
Unless it's fate. Then it doesn't matter.
I still have a million questions about what's happening to Arcadia Bay.
That must be why Miss Gant says you're one of her favorite students at Blackwell.
Even though Miss Grant likes me, I
Как
have
же много с
zero
ним
science
диалогов.
skills to explain that eclipse.
As I was just saying to her, that's because science has no explanation. Well, no offense to Miss Grant here, but This is just the beginning.
How do you know that? I'm genuinely curious.
You just have to open your eyes. Then, you can see what's coming. That's why I can sense something bigger is coming to Arcadia Bay. And Max, I don't like it at all.
I keep thinking that Rachel Amber has a few answers. If we can find her.
If Rachel wants to be found.
Do you think she's alive?
She'll always be alive in our hearts. Sometimes, that's all we have left.
But...
Max, all I can tell you is to stay on your path and you'll find what you're looking for. Rachel Amber is waiting too.
I'd rather be in her class than the Vortex Club.
Yes, you would. Rachel saw right through them.
She's not the only one.
Nobody should be trapped in the Vortex Club. Get out now, Max, while time is on your side.
I'm sorry. I better get going now. Now, who can I ask? Hi, Miss Grant.
Max, you
Я ж с ним
always
все
show up when I'm
переговорил, да,
talking about
наконец-то,
you.
нет?
I'm still bragging about you and the other students making Blackwell surveillance free.
I was hoping you could explain some of these crazy things happening in Arcadia Bay.
If I could, I'd be collecting my Nobel Prize in Science today. I haven't been able to wrap my mind around that eclipse, much less the snow in Wales.
There must be a scientific explanation, right?
When my friends at NASA tell me they can't explain a solar eclipse without a single theory as to how or why, maybe it's time to get worried. Like they are.
I am worried about reality. I feel like it's changing right in front of us.
You and Samuel both. We were talking about that before you came over. Our planet is changing, but it's not mystic. It's erosion.
You think that's why all these animals are dying here?
Well, our shoreline has been receding, not to mention the daily contamination of the ocean. That's all you need to kill off sea and wildlife here. Unless you know something I don't.
I wonder if the Tabanga knows more than anybody here.
Oh, Max, nobody even knows who brought the Tabanga here. It was likely stolen from the South Pacific by local fishermen. But I know what you're saying. There's a lot of energy here.
I was looking for Nathan Prescott, and I thought he might be in your class.
I'm surprised, Max. I didn't think you and Nathan were exactly friends.
Just study partners. I can't believe he does have friends.
That depends what your definition is. But I'd like to see more friendships at Blackwell, less bullying. Especially after this week.
Me too, Miss Grant. So, you don't know where Nathan is?
I saw him sulking off campus earlier. But you look like you have more on your mind than a question.
Это с
I
кем
don't
я
think
что-то...
surveillance would have helped Kate Marsh.
Что-то я немного
Who
отключился.
needs
Это с кем
surveillance
появился
when we have
диалог?
Maxine Caulfield? You did a wonderful thing.
Надо будет со всеми
And
сейчас
now we have to
переговорить
make sure
снова.
Kate gets the help she needs. Do you need to talk to a counselor?
Blackwell Academy needs the help. There's something terrible going on here. You see it, right?
This week hasn't been Blackwell's finest hour. But me and some faculty members won't rest until all the students here feel safe, not bullied.
Kate was drugged at the Vortex Club party and bullied by them until she ended up on the roof. How do you stop that?
Shut down that damn Vortex Club for a start. I don't mean to get riled up, but that party should have been postponed. It's extremely tasteless given what happened with Kate.
Do the Prescotts have anything to do with the Vortex Club? I mean, they don't get all their money from car washes.
No, they don't. But membership has its privileges. Especially when your father is Blackwell's biggest sponsor. This elitist nonsense has no place here.
You're right. I just wish this could be the school that I dreamed about before I came here.
I hear you, Max. I love seeing you and Warren and all my students at your best here. But you're all too young to be so cynical. But you truly give me hope.
I'm sorry, Miss Grant. I have to get going. I'll see you later.
It's always good talking to you, Max.
Good. Nathan is not around.
С кем появился диалог? Это про отсутствие Нейтана, что ли, или про чё?
Hey, Brooke. How are you?
I'm here as usual. By the way, thanks for helping Kate down. Are you okay?
Я-то вообще отлично.
I might feel better taking your drone for a quick flight.
Miss Grant caved and let me fly her again. So take a spin. I have to see what time I'm going to the drive-in with Warren on Saturday.
That sounds fun. It would be good for you and Warren to take a road trip after this week.
Warren got a new car. Or an old new car. So I'm all about a serious road trip out of here after this week.
Ей Уоррен предложил, вы это представляете? Да, вот ей прям первый предложил. Значит, кошак с ума сходит. Блин, его могло быть слышно, если бы у микрофона радиус был бы побольше. Радиус этой поимки, скажем так, звука.
I was distracted by Warren asking
Он
me out
просто
to the
бегает вокруг меня, и он мелкий, он еще не мяукает, он просто
I
что-то
did see him this
просто
morning heading off campus. He looked more angry than usual. I wouldn't look for him now if I were you.
Окей, вроде успокоился. С ума сходит, чувак. Вообще не
I
могу.
can't get my limited brain around that eclipse and the beached whales. I was hoping the science department had some ideas.
Warren and I are supposed to compare notes and theories this weekend.
That makes sense. 2 big brains are better than 1. Or mine.
We'd get the Nobel Prize if we could explain this phenomenon, but even Miss Grant has no clue.
I have to go. Talk later, Brooke.
Так, ну чё, Хлоя. Заходим в общагу и на этом заканчиваем.
Coast is clear. It would be so cool if you and me were going to school here together. But now you can have Mr. Jefferson all to yourself.
Ah, you suck. Now let's get into Blackwell Ninja mode.
It's so lame they don't have co-ed dorms here.
Yes, because I want Nathan Prescott in the room next door.
Good point.
Wait here. Give me the signal if Nathan or anybody shows up.
I won't let you down, Batmax.
Now I just have to find Nathan's room.
Так, давайте на этом заканчивать. Найдем комнату Прескотта уже в следующей серии. А сейчас всем пока, до встречи, удачи. Увидимся, услышимся. Всем пока.